Roxo Media House.
Hey Frog fans, welcome inside the Flying Tea Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Jules Conte.
And I'm Gonzales. We're both TCU students and members of the Frogs Today team. We're honored to be hosting this week as our classmates and student athletes enjoy fall break.
In today's show, the TCU football team is on the road in Iowa. Our track team hires a new coach, and our triathlon team makes more history.
Plus, our soccer and volleyball teams hope to stay red hot in conference play, and we'll meet a football player up for a national award for the work he's doing off the field. Today's show starts after a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Stay tuned.
In Botham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham, insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
Welcome back inside the Flying Tea Club studio. I'm your host, Gonzales. The TCU football team is leaving Texas for the first time this season for a 7 p.m. game tomorrow night against Iowa State in Ames, Iowa. The Frogs' last 3 trips to Ames have all been losses, but this team expects to snap that streak tomorrow.
They're not as athletic as us, but they do play hard. We play hard too, so they're going to get all of us, everything that we got to offer just because, like, we hungry now, you know. We feel like we kind of pressed up against a wall, but it's a good wall because we like adversity, you know. So that's just how I feel about Iowa State.
Iowa State is 2-3 this season, but head coach Sonny Dykes knows his team will get the Cyclones' best shot. He spoke about what he expects in the State of the Frogs coaches show earlier this week.
It's been a hard place to win historically. You know, they've got a good football team. It's a great environment, especially night games up there. They're tough to beat. We're going to have to play well. They got a great crowd. You know, it doesn't really matter what kind of season they're having. Those guys come out and support. They're loud. It's really the only thing going on in Iowa, that part of Iowa during the day. And so it draws a lot of people and great support. And they've had a lot of success there at Iowa State through the years, especially since Matt Campbell got there. So, you know, it's a team that they'll be ready to play. You know, their offense is really starting to come to life as the season progresses. They're starting to score more and more points. Scored 20 in the first half against Oklahoma last week. And you know, starting to kind of get some things figured out offensively, and then defensively they're always tough. I mean, they're going to play a tough brand of football, going to be physical, going to be hard to generate big plays against them. You have to be consistent in your approach, and you got to do a really good job of executing at a high level. And so those are things that have been challenging for us this year, so we're going to have to get it fixed.
The TCU defense remains one of the best in the Big 12 Conference. They've allowed just 5 touchdowns over the last 4 games, and they top the conference with 16 sacks. They expect to get after the Cyclones' offense too.
Throughout the years, they're always a physical team, big players. Not really much on speed, but like they're physical. They play hard. They do a lot of things, a lot of motion and stuff, try to get you out of position. And that's what they have to do against us, with us being a fast team. They try to make us think a lot, to slow us down a bit. So that's one of the main things with them.
On offense, running back Amani Bailey is 2nd in the Big 12 and 8th nationally with 538 rushing yards. He's rushed for more than 100 yards in 3 games this season. And quarterback Chandler Morris is 2nd in the Big 12 and 10th in the nation in total offense. He's averaging just over 330 yards per game. In fact, he's the first quarterback in over 25 years to pass for at least 2 touchdowns in the opening 5 games of a season. Still, he faults himself for a lackluster second half offensively for the Horned Frogs last week against the Mountaineers.
We obviously did not execute to our level. 3 3-and-outs, first 3 drives of the second half. Can't do that. I got to make plays. I got to put the ball. I got to throw better throws, and I got to make plays. They made some adjustments. They brought a little more pressure, I guess, in the third and kind of after half. But I mean, we try and focus on us, and we did not execute, and that's on the offense. It just came down to execution, and it came down to me doing my job, and I did not do that at a high level in the second half.
Please join us here on frogstoday.com for our pregame show 30 minutes before kickoff. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine-in, catering, or drive-through. 2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm your host, Jules Conte. The TCU volleyball team is coming off a series sweep against Texas Tech last week as they look to beat Cincinnati tonight. After starting the season with 8 games on the road, the Frogs have settled in at home with an impressive 5-0 record in the Schollmeyer. They host the Cincinnati Bearcats tonight and again tomorrow. Both matches start at 6 p.m. If you're in town over this fall break, the team would love to see your support. Our track team has hired a new assistant coach. Tyree Price joins the TCU staff after spending 2 seasons with USC. He's the new jumps coach for the Frogs. And here's what he and head coach Kadivus Robinson said about why Fort Worth feels like the perfect fit.
It came down to Coach Robinson reaching out and then understanding his vision for the program, looking at a family atmosphere, being able to do what I do on a training basis of everything.
I've known Tyree for a while, so the thing about TCU is that, we kind of stick with like a family atmosphere. So everybody on my staff, I've known them before. They came to TCU, and obviously I went to school here, so I knew kind of the culture. I knew what we was looking for. And so with Tyree, I knew that he was going to be able to embody that. I knew he was going to be able to come in, stay positive, have great ideas. And also, I just knew he was going to be able to be a part of the culture and bring a family atmosphere here with himself. When I was a kid, coaches was an extension of the family. So that's the type of culture I want to bring here. I want those kids to feel like that we're a part of their family, and that it's not just about running fast or jumping high or throwing objects far. That's one aspect of them, but also that we care about them, how they're going to do while they're here and when they leave.
I knew him from so many years in the coaching business, and how we talk about things outside of track and field. And so that was important to me, is how do you value things outside of just the track and field side of things. Always is trying to get better. I look at it from a coaching aspect. A lot of people have the eyes from coaches where I did this, I did that. It's not about an eye. It's about help assist you in things. It's the athlete that goes out there and put forth the effort and puts towards the work out there on the field. So understanding we're in this together, we're working in tandem. Your success is my success. It's not the other way around.
Good luck, Coach. Now to TCU soccer. The ladies are enjoying a 6-game winning streak after knocking off Kansas last night. Head coach Eric Bell feels his team has hit its stride after battling through a tough non-conference schedule.
Yeah, I think so. I think we are understanding what we're good at and what we're trying to do, both offensively and defensively. And it took a while, right? It's not easy with having just 2.5 weeks for a preseason with a younger group. And, we struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season with continuity and doing things together. But now I think we're really starting to hit our stride.
Our soccer team travels to Lubbock on Sunday to take on Texas Tech. They hope to keep this winning streak going. Good luck, ladies. We'll be right back.
We wouldn't be able to do the things we were able to do this year without the Flying T Club. So we got to continue to get people involved. It's more important right now than it's ever been.
Flying T is special. It's the best thing that I've encountered in college. It allows us to be able to offset a lot of the costs that our scholarships aren't able to cover. If people like winning, invest in the Flying T Club and NIL.
It's almost a necessity now in the college football world. I mean, you got to kind of invest in the programs, and what you put in is what you get out.
John's Grill is the newest venture from John Bennell and the Bennell's Restaurant Group. A ranch-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment, featuring 11 big screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. John's Grill, home of the Players Club show each week. 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth, or online at johnsgrill.com.
Welcome back. TCU Triathlon has had a very successful inaugural season. They're currently ranked 3rd in the nation after just 2 races. In both competitions, the ladies placed first.
They even defeated Arizona State, the defending national champions. Jenna Buchanan and Maria Corral have been leading the team. They're both the second most ranked individuals in the nation behind Arizona State athletes.
Congratulations to our TCU triathlon team. Their next race is October 14th.
Now, back to football, and a huge honor for a player who continues to excel in the classroom. Tight end Chase Curtis is a semi-finalist for the William V. Campbell Trophy. That's a college football premier scholar award.
I spoke to Chase this week about the recognition.
It's the academic Heisman. It's a combination of your academics, your on-field performance, and community service. I've done a really good job off the field, doing right, being a good example for my teammates, for younger kids that look up to me, and that's why it means so much to me. Every time that I don't want to do something, I just think about all the people that have spent so much time, whether it be teachers, my Little League coaches, everybody, and it's just like, I mean, they've put so much time in me, so for me to be lazy and not do something or let something go by, it just, I feel like I'd be letting them down, doing the extra work, doing everything that you need to just to make those people proud. That's why every single time I got to do something, I feel like it's pretty easy. Winning an award for the team individually, I mean, yeah, it's cool and stuff, but the biggest thing is that I wear TCU on my chest and I'm doing it for them.
We love to see athletes' work off the field paying off. Congratulations, Chase.
We've had a lot of fun hosting this week's episode of Frogs Today. For everyone behind the scenes here at Roxo Media House, I'm Jules Conte.
And I'm Ella Gonzales. Thanks for watching this week's show, and thank you for always supporting Frogs Today. Please like and subscribe to Frogs Today for all the latest updates on TCU athletics. Until next week,
go Frogs!
Roxo Media House.